Welcome to Scary Stories with the Jack-o'-lantern. Now today we're going to discuss a couple of haunted cemeteries. So here we go.
Cemetery Hill was the site of some of the fiercest fighting reported in the Battle of Gettysburg, which took place on July 2nd, 1863. Many were killed here, their bodies left to await burial on the streets of the town. The fact that these bodies were left here in the July heat has given rise to one of the many ghostly tales of Gettysburg. Many have experienced the phantom smells, which are reported to be lingering smell of peppermint. Apparently, it is reported that after the battle, people were only able to walk Cemetery Hill with scented handkerchiefs pressed to their faces to mask the horrible stench of death. They say these odors of peppermint and vanilla are still present today. Disturbed apparitions also haunt Cemetery Hill. People report seeing ghosts walking around these hills, along with other angry ghosts touching them and warning others to leave. Another haunted spot in Gettysburg is Cemetery Hill. The Confederate troops had to clear bodies for General Lee, who intended to set up camp there. They didn't have time to bury the dead bodies properly, so they piled them in a barn with a cool stone floor. Unfortunately, one of the bodies was still alive. A Confederate soldier was trapped under hundreds of decaying human bodies, his cries unheard due to the raging battles. After the battle was over, Union soldiers discovered the man was still alive. They pulled the unfortunate man out, but he was exhausted from his wounds and the lack of food and water. The psychological strain of being trapped under hundreds of dead bodies caused him to go insane. He died shortly thereafter, perhaps due to the unusual circumstances under which he suffered. He was one of the few Confederate soldiers given a full and proper burial by Union soldiers. Several days after the soldier's burial, the barn in which he had suffered so much burned down. It was replaced by a farmhouse that has been owned by many people over the years, some of whom have reportedly been scared off by weird noises, including banging in the basement and the sound of an explosion coming from one room in the cellar, the same site where the soldier had lain for days before he died. The couple called upon a priest to perform an exorcism, and the spirit as well as the house now appear to be at rest.
Now there are a lot of haunted cemeteries out there. There are a lot of true stories about them. And maybe before October's over, we can discuss another one or two. Thank you all for coming to Scary Stories with the Jack-o'-lantern.